For updates on sports stories across the globe, Abi Iyomon joins us. Good morning, Abi. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Aya. Good morning, and good morning, Professor Kila, and good morning, Rufai. Nice to see all three of you this morning.
See you.
Well, we have a lot to discuss about. Just go very quickly. Yesterday, there was a flag off of a new Olympics size stadium as a 25,000 capacity in Bayelsa by the former president of Nigeria, that is Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. And at this ceremony, he made some crucial points, and he says that the most important thing is for sporting funds to be open to ensure the growth and development of sports, and to also ensure that there is a fund for sports veterans, so promote or motivate young men and women who are in sports at the state and federal level. And this is what has always been talked about sportsmen when they retire and how they are taken care of with the funds. And now the governor said that the building of this stadium will ensure not just the growth of sports, but economic development in the state, and that it will take 2 years, that in the next 2 years, the stadium will be completed. We'll see how that economic growth is really affected in Bayelsa after this stadium is completed, hopefully so. And away from that, in badminton over the weekend, we had Okpayori Onoluwapo getting his 5th African badminton title. This is his 4th consecutive one he's won. The first one was in 2019, but since then he's had back-to-back wins in badminton. And he did it by defeating the Egyptian player in a tough men's single by 2-0. And this was just Nigeria's victory because they were knocked out in the quarterfinals of the team event, but he was able to reclaim his title in the badminton. Big congratulations to him, especially for putting Nigeria on the map. And away from that, a match was played in the Spanish La Liga yesterday, and Barcelona returned to the top of the La Liga table after a hard-fought 1-0 victory against Rayo Vallecano. And now the refereeing decisions in the La Liga has been questioned, especially this year. It's always been ongoing, but this year it's been looked at greatly. Barcelona took the lead from Lewandowski's goal from the penalty spot after Inigo Martinez was brought down in the 18-yard box. But what was the bone of contention was the fact that another pull of such was done by Pau Kubasi, and a penalty wasn't given. And after the game, a lot of Vallecano fans came out to speak about the match. But as it stands, Barcelona are top of the table with 51 points, same with Real Madrid, but better on goal difference and also on head-to-head because they got the first victory at the Clásico. We'll see how it pounds out. It's been a roller coaster for the 3 top teams in La Liga, as Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Madrid, who have been rotating that top spot for a while now. And still on the La Liga, we have yesterday reports came out about Real Madrid considering leaving the La Liga because of the refereeing decisions. In the last 3 games, they've not gotten any victory, and those have been due to some controversies. We saw the game against Espanyol where Romero had a foul on Mbappe, but a red card wasn't given. But at this point, should they want to leave, they could explore options by writing to FIFA, and they can change it to either go to the Serie A, Bundesliga, or the Liga. But at this point, Real Madrid have not come out to debunk the talks or the speculations of them moving away from the La Liga. It's just been a back and forth with the La Liga refereeing decisions. We'll see how it pounds out, especially with Tebas in office as the president of the La Liga. And today we have matches being played in the Champions League. That's the second leg of the knockout phases. And the AC Milan will take on Feyenoord. They lost in the first leg. We also have Atlanta, who lost to Club Brugge, play at home against them. That's for the second leg. And Bayern moved in with an advantage over Celtic after they got a 2-1 victory away, and now they host Celtic at home. And the last game that we play today in the Champions League, we'll see Monaco take on Benfica. Monaco lost the first game against Benfica, and they will hope to get a victory. Those are the 4 matches that we play today in the Champions League. And away from the Champions League, we'll also have a story there from tennis. Now, what's happening in tennis world is that Jannik Sinner's suspension has brought a lot of talk, especially from players who contested this decision, saying that the 3 months is not enough for a player who tested positive to a banned substance. Now, this banned substance, where he tested positive for, it wasn't ingested by him. He says, and it has been proven, that it was a transfer from his physiotherapist. But the ex-players like Medvedev, Brody, British player, Stan Wawrinka, have all come out to say that the decision is quite convenient for Sinner, who will not miss any Grand Slam title, but he's going to miss some major ATP tours and could probably drop from being the world #1 should Zverev get all victories in games he will play, and he can top him. But it's just been a back and forth with him. For Iga Swiatek, who ingested a painkiller that had a banned substance, she was given 1 month, but he got 3 months, and there's still a lot of contention about the decisions. And we hope to see what precedents this particular decision will cause for other doping cases in the world of tennis. And that's all for me on the world of sports today.
Thank you so much, Amy, for your time, and thank you so much for all the stories. But we'll quickly move on now because we cannot comment on them because of time.